So now before you start the video, first of all, just hit the button like if you like the video at the end, but subscribe the channel today. As you know that I'm making all these videos only for you. Otherwise, there is no purpose of making the videos if you don't subscribe my channel. Now we are going to study how to transform the logarithmic function. So we already have studied many things like converting the logarithmic functions into exponential and the vice versa, how to sketch the graph, how to read the characteristics of the graphs, and today the main task is to describe different kind of transformation of the logarithmic functions and sketch the graph of the parent function and the transform function in the same coordinate plane. Now before I explain you from the sketch, just have a look at what happened if the dilation there is a dilation in the graph, if there is a reflection for the parent function, how can the graph shifts horizontally or the vertically, up and down, or it stretches or compresses horizontally or stretches. So these are even for the reflection. So these are different kinds or different stages of the transformation of logarithmic functions, and we will see how can we do all these transformations ourselves. So let's study from the scratch, but the main thing is that before understand anything, you must know that how the transformation occur in the normal with the normal equation. So you know that the parent function can be written as log base of anything. Forget about the base, and here x is written. So the main function is only x. No plus 1, no 2x, no 3x, only 1x is written. So this kind of the function is said to be parent function, and we know how to sketch the graph and how to read the characteristics of the graphs in the previous videos. Now, for the transformation, we must know the basic equation, that is y equals to log base of b, and we write here x minus h plus k. And sometimes some number is written before the log. Even we can have the negative sign before the log or inside the bracket sign. So, but we will study at the first part of the transformation. If y equals to log base b x minus h plus k is written, what will happen with the transformation? Understand there is an h and there is a k that is different in the parent function. So what is h and what is k? H, if it is positive, it means you have to move towards the right side horizontally, and if H is negative, so you have to move on the left hand side. Similarly, if K is positive, you have to move up, and if K is negative, it means that you have to move down. So these are the basic things first which you should know. Now, if I write here the a before the log, what does it mean? If I write here a and a is greater than 1, a could be 2, 3, 4, 5, but it is greater than 1, it means you stretch vertically. So you are stretching your graph vertically, and if a is less than 1, but greater than 0, it means that you are vertically compressing the graph. Means making it shorter or closer to the y-axis or getting out of the y-axis. So these are the basic movements of the graph. Now one more thing which normally students make the error, that whatever the h written here, they use it as it is, whereas they ignore this negative sign. So negative is already in the graph. So if here it is written negative 3, so it means h equals to 3. If it is written positive 3, it means h equals to negative 3. Why? Because of the formula negative sign. Let's understand with the basic equation. Let's understand with the basic equation and read the graph. So what was our basic equation? Log base b of x minus h plus k, and maybe some value is written before the log. Now let's take one example and perform the transformation on that example. So here x plus 3 plus 1 is written. So if they ask you, if the question is asking you to write all the transformations performed on the equation, so you find out where is my h, where is my k, and what is my a. So what is your h? H should be written in the bracket. That means it is positive 3. You will take the opposite sign, that is negative 3. What is your k? K is the value that is written at the end. If it is plus 1, you will write plus 1. If it is minus 1, you will write minus 1. But in your scenario, it is plus 1. Now, a is the number that is written before the log, that is 2. If no number is written, it means you will consider it as 1. Now, h is negative 3. It means it is telling you to move towards the left. Negative means left, positive means right. Now k is positive 1, it means move up. Plus means up, minus means down. And 2 is greater than 1, so it is your vertical stretch. Now let's solve one more question and understand that what they are saying. So let's suppose y equals to 1 over 5 log base 2 x minus 3 minus 2 and minus 1 is written. So what will happen in this scenario? So here, what is your h? H negative 2. No, h is not negative 2. H is positive 2 because we always take the opposite sign of the h. So k is negative 1. We take as it is the same thing. And our a is 1 over 5, which is written before the log. Now 2 is positive. It means you will move towards the right side. K is negative. It means you will go one unit down, and a is 0.2, that means less than 1. It means you will vertically compressing the graph. Now if you want to make the table and draw the table, so it is very easy. Again, same way, understand always means the basic things which you should memorize to understand the basic rules, that whatever the h, x equals to h, this is representing your vertical asymptote. So whatever your h, you will start your domain from that side, and that is your vertical asymptote. So here in this case, what is your h? H is negative 3. See here, h is negative 3. So x equals to negative 3. In this scenario, it is your vertical asymptote. Now in order to graph, always take the easiest point to graph without the calculator. So as we understood how to graph the parent function by taking 1 over b, 1 and b as the x value, remember you will take always 1 plus h one time take, and one time take b plus h. When you will write 1 plus h, the answer will come as k. And when you will write b plus h, the answer will be a plus k. So this is the best thing to use. Memorize the rule, put it in the equation and get the direct answer. So let's see how can we write or use this basic rule to graph or to write our table. Okay, so it is 1 plus h is what? H is negative 3. So 1 plus negative 3, it means you will get negative 2. and the answer is k. So what is your k? 1. If there is no k, it means it is 0. B plus h. What is your b? B is your 5, the base. So 5, h is negative 3. So 5 minus 3, answer is 2. And what is the value of y? A plus k. So your a is 2 plus k, that means 2 plus 1, answer is 3. So this is your table ready to graph. Now second table, I'm just telling you right now the table. Later on I will tell you the whole equation. So x and y. So x, first of all, what is my vertical asymptote? X equals to h is always my vertical asymptote. So in our case, x equals to 2 is my vertical asymptote. I will take only 2 points. Number 1, 1 plus h, answer is A. Next, B plus h, answer is A plus k. So 1 plus h, it means I will write 1 plus 2, so that is 3. A means the first thing, that means 1 over 5. Second point is B plus h, your base is the 2 plus h, h is your 2, so 2 plus 2 is 4. And the y value is a plus k, so a is 0.2 or 1 over 5 plus k, k is negative 1, so answer is negative 0.8. Then you will sketch the graph. Take one example properly and solve from the scratch. So here log base 2 of x plus 3. So let's see here. Gather the data. The first thing, always gather the data. It means find where is my h, where is my k, where is my a. So here h is always written inside the bracket and we always take the opposite sign, that is negative 3. And in other words, x equals to h, that means x equals to negative 3. This is your vertical asymptote. Now what is my k? There is no number written at the end, so k is 0. The graph is not moving up and down. A is the number that is written before the log. No number, it means it is 1. It cannot be 0 because otherwise the whole thing will be 0. Once the data is done, you just write where are you moving? Negative 3, it means towards left. And 1 has no stretch, no compress. If there is no number, it means you leave it as it is. Now here, what do we write? We know where is our vertical asymptote at negative 3. We have 2 points always we take. One is 1 plus h and one b plus h. 1 plus h. 1 plus h means 1, h is negative 3, so the answer is negative 2. When you have 1 plus h, the answer is A. What is the answer is your K. The answer is your K. So what is your K? There is no K. It means the answer is 0. The second you will take B plus H. B is your base. That is 2. H is negative 3. So answer is negative 1. So Y value at this point always be A plus K. There is A is 1 and K is 0. So that is your one answer. Now let's draw the graph. Draw the graph. So we write the x-axis, we write the y-axis, we will show our vertical asymptote and that's it. So where is the vertical asymptote? At negative 3. So on negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, we will make a dotted line. Now draw these 2 points, that is negative 2 and 0. The first point is negative 2 and 0 and the second point is negative 1 and 1. So negative 2 and 0 is over here and negative 1 and 1 is here. Now sketch the graph smoothly. Of course this will go up and this will go down near the asymptote, but it will not touch the asymptote. So that's it. That is your parent. That is your graph. Now let's try and see what will happen in other cases. Here we have log base 2 of x plus 5 and 1. So again, what is my h? H is the opposite sign of the bracket thing, that is negative 5, and x equals to negative 5, that means the h is always your vertical asymptote. Now what is your k? K is your plus 1. What is your a? A is your 1. Negative 5h means moving towards the left. Positive 1k, it means moving up. And a is 1, it means no stretch, no compress. We always take 2 points, that is 1 plus h and the second is b plus h. When 1 plus h, answer is k. When b plus h, answer is a plus k. Put your values and then you are ready to graph. 1 plus h means 1. H means plus and minus 5, so it will be negative 4. K is positive 1. Here B is your base, that is 2. This is the base, this is the B. So 2 minus 5, so you will get negative 3. A is your no number means 1 and K is also 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2. Let's make the point coordinates here. That means negative 4 and 1 and K is second coordinate is negative 3 and 2. Now you are ready to graph. Now you are ready to graph. Here let's I don't know how I'm going. So let's erase the line. The drawing is the difficult thing. Okay, so let's make it like that. Okay, now just write the numbers on the axis quickly. We are big enough to just make or segregate or divide all the points at equal distance. Now we have 1, 2, 3 here, 1, 2, 3 here, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5 here, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5 here. Now, where is the vertical asymptote? This is the vertical asymptote at x equals to negative 5. So make a dotted line because it is the most important part of the graph. Now, first coordinate is negative 4 and 1. So negative 4 and 1 here. Negative 3 and 2 over here. Now just draw. Now here it is increasing. And this graph, make a smooth curve and bring it below near the dotted lines. And that's it. So this is your transformation. When you have the vertical stretch, compress, or no stretch or compress, and you have a movement of towards the right or left or up and down. In the next video, in the next part, we will see more examples.